Well, welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us. We're happy that you took the time to be with us here tonight and just to be able to spend about 20 minutes with us. And we will do our best here to be on time just to give you guys a sneak peek into how and why we run our Shaklee businesses. And this is just a really great way that we can bring a lot of different people together, and you could hear from several of us. And it's awesome to hear people's stories, and that's so much what this is about. And we know that we all can bring our own different attributes and strengths to this business, and that's what we love, is just to be able to share. And you can see how some of us do this every day. So in the chat, you guys will see the chat function. There's a place you can ask questions. But for our giveaways tonight, which we'll be introducing Joe here, he has going to be providing us with some giveaways. Hooray for Joe. And we're going to have you guys share your name, share where you're from, and something interesting about yourself. Okay, so in the chat, share something you're interested about. And at the end, we will, Carla, I saw your face. You're trying to think of what to say. I saw that. We'll go through those and choose some winners. So, all right. And to start us off here tonight, our first person sharing, we are going to have Karen, who is one of my good friends and teammates, share a little bit about her story and share how she runs her business. So Karen, if you can go ahead and take it away here.
I just unmuted, so, okay. I'm Karen Lazier, and I live in Zeeland, not too far from Amanda. I actually was introduced to Shaklee back in 2005 at a business network marketing group I was involved with my other job, which is I'm a hearing care practitioner. I've been doing that for 23 plus years. So I work with a lot of people that actually have health issues, because my average population of my clientele is about 70 years old. So I actually come down with adult asthma because I was chronically getting bronchitis for many years. And I also had an issue with my weight. And so I listened to this presentation, and I thought, you know what, I think this product's sounds like something I need to start with. And I don't like taking medication. I didn't enjoy that for as long as I can remember. So I actually started using the products, and then I had very good success with the weight loss management and with the products I started for my asthma. With the doctors overseeing my asthma, I was able to get off all the prescription meds. So I had very good success with that. I still continue my regimen with that, and it has kept me from getting bronchitis for many, many years now. So as a result of losing the weight, I met Amanda, and we got to talking, and she says, well, why don't you start, thinking about maybe doing this as a business? You use a lot of the products, and you love the products, and you are committed to them. And I stalled, and finally I said, I think it is a good idea. So I started my journey with becoming a distributor with Shaklee and learning more and more about the products. And then when I started reaching my retirement time of, well, now I'm 62. So I thought, I need to have a little bit more income to kind of have some of those things that I want to do when I retire and travel, which will come it will come yet back. But so I decided to do a little bit more of the business, and that'll help. That also helps generate the income to support my Shaklee usage. And I have nothing but good to say about the Shaklee products. I totally stand behind them. I believe them. I want to share with them. I actually, a lot of my friends use them. And I just am very passionate about helping people in multiple different ways. But this is one way that we can reach out to anybody we know to introduce them to a better lifestyle. With whatever they have problems with. A lot of my clients have problems with multiple things, but a lot of joint issues, which I have had several joint issues. replacements and repairs. But I just really think that with our times that we're in right now, especially, it's a good thing to keep our bodies very healthy, very active with the immune system, staying strong, and it's just a benefit for everybody to feel better. When you feel better, your mind's a little bit better as far as being able to mentally cope with things. And I think it all goes in hand, what you think about and what you mentally feel. It actually is it's whole health. So I would encourage anybody that's really even thinking about doing a business to just really take a serious look at this, because it's very easy. People are always willing to talk about something they have ailing them, and just casually tell them your story. Talk about how good the products have worked for you, and how much better you feel about it, and it keeps you out of the doctor's office. And that's a big thing that, you know, you can spend your money on your co-pays and your doctor bills and your prescriptions, or not have to do that and stay healthy all the time. So that's it. So I want to introduce to you Sarah, who has been doing Shaklee. We're going to find out. She's going to share that. So Sarah, you're next.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. So my name is Sarah. I am also from West Michigan, sunny, hot West Michigan this summer, which we are liking. I am a mom. I have 3 boys, 10, 8, and almost 6. I am a nurse at Highland Hospital, mainly cardiology focused, but we do a variety of things, but we'll just stick with cardiology to keep it simple. And I wrote, I love fitness. I love everything health and wellness, just being outdoors and just, you know, taking advantage of being healthy and taking advantage of where we live. So my Shaklee story started a couple years ago. For me, it started with the Get Clean products. I knew of Shaklee. I'll talk about that in a minute, how I know Amanda. But my biggest thing was my youngest son was having all kinds of weird skin issues, rashes, little pustule things, eczema, but kind of eczema gone crazy. Just didn't know what it was. And we're busy. He was our 3rd boy. We were wrapping him in bandages. We had Tegaderms from the hospital just to get him to go to daycare, bathing him in what I thought was great soaps, lotions, Vaselines, everything, right? So I've known Amanda for many years. I think we go back to 2002, I think, is when I met her. I had heard of Shaklee, knew she did it, wanted nothing to do with it. But then my pediatrician had said, hey, you know, why don't you try these cleaning products with your son? He couldn't sell them. He couldn't really say much, but his wife used them. So I was like, and he recommended them. So I was like, huh, you said Shaklee. I know Amanda. She does Shaklee. I trust Amanda. She's a nutritionist, a personal trainer, a wellness coach. So I gave it a shot, and it made a huge difference with my kid's skin. And my middle one had a little bit of asthma stuff going on, so I knew it would help with that. And I'm always into just, you know, how to do things healthier. So it kind of was just a good fit for our family. And then I kind of trickled into, I needed a multivitamin. I know I needed iron. My iron was low. So I said, okay, I'll try this stuff. That worked great. Then we get to the shakes, and I've tried every shake under the sun. You name it, I've tried it. And these kind of just nailed it. They were the, you know, top of the top. The ingredients I knew were safe. They kept me full. They tasted good. So I was kind of hooked, to put it lightly. And then as far as the business, I don't have a crazy testimony story. Those are amazing. But I think what I like about my story is that you don't need to have a crazy testimony story to do Shaklee. Obviously, it helped with my children. It helped with our overall nutrition. But I decided to do the business simply because I was feeling better, and I have a huge passion for people, and I just wanted others to feel better. A lot of the people I started talking with in the beginning were in my cohort, you know, busy moms, young people, working families, and just they needed something simple, and I could share with them what had worked for me. And honestly, I just wanted more products in my life, and we're not made of money, and I just needed a way to kind of supplement that. So I said, okay, I'll take this leap of faith and, give this a shot and help pay for the products. And I thought I was too busy. I didn't have room for anything else. I had 3 little boys. They don't stop. They don't sit. We're always on the go. We don't stop. We don't sit. Wonder where they get it from. But I think what's great about this business is it kind of comes natural. I think a lot of people are seeking feeling better. I'm a huge advocate that, when you feel better, everything falls into place, whether your issue is sleep or weight or stress or, don't have time for exercising, or gut health. Like once you kind of get to the basics and the foundation tied in, things just kind of fall into place. And that was huge for me with Shaklee, because that's what happened. It's not fancy. It's not a crazy product. It's not a fancy drink. It's just the foundational basics that I think has gotten lost in the chaos of marketing and convenience and fast food and additives and all of that. So just kind of getting back to the ground, to the foundation. Everyone's seeking that, and everyone's kind of seeking the pieces coming together and getting that puzzle to work. So that's kind of why I started doing it, just sharing and wanting to help people feel better and kind of support my family and getting the products within our family. And I knew that they were safe. I trusted them. I'm a research buff. For lack of a better term, I'm stubborn, and they've got to be good. And that's kind of what Shaklee is. So fast forward, here we are a couple years later, and my family's feeling better. Not that we were bad, but we're feeling better. We are very active. My exercise has been amazing, feeling better, just recovering better, sleeping better. My kids' health is better. If I had wood around here, I'd knock on it, but they really don't get sick. And when they do, it's kind of in and out, comes and goes. I've met amazing people, got to go to some amazing conventions and trips, and just to be surrounded by people who are inspiring and passionate about the same things, and just health and wellness. It's been incredible. And obviously I've been able to help a lot of people feel better, which is the Enneagram 2 in me is very happy. So that's kind of my story. I did fit it in. We make it work. It's great because it can fit in my schedule, and it can fit in anybody you're talking to schedule. Some people can talk in the morning. Some people want to meet. Some people want to, Zoom. Some people want to text message. It can fit anywhere. And, like I'm going to kind of echo Karen, everyone has a problem. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has something they're struggling with when it comes to their health. If you find a person who's not, let me know, because everybody has a struggle. And that's what's great about Shaklee too, is you can meet them where you're at, whether it's cleaning products, whether it's a multivitamin, whether it's menopause, menopause stuff or joint health, there is something for them. So I just encourage anybody who's thinking about this, don't tell yourself you can't. You can fit it in. Whether it's 2 hours a week or 20 hours a week, it's easy. It's sharing. People will seek you out, and they want to hear how you're doing what you're doing and why you're feeling so much better. So I would just encourage anyone to just kind of take a look at it and just give it a chance, because it's a pretty amazing company, and obviously some pretty amazing people that you get to work with. So that's my story.
And you're sticking.
Do I introduce Amanda?
I think you're okay, sir.
I can talk a lot, so you just let me know.
Thanks. All right, guys. So again, thanks, for Karen, sharing a little bit about your, what you do, and just, your passion for helping people. I noticed the theme, Sarah, her passion for helping people. And, this is, I think, a little bit of, for each person, it's different, and I think that's what's also very cool about people that start their own business. It can be because they need the income. It could be because they're looking for, options for improving their health. And it could just be, for some people, it starts as a hobby. And for me, that's, I would say, how it started. It was because of my own health that I was looking for options. I, was really just starting, learning about supplements when I began when I was 17. I really had no clue what I was getting into and did not understand anything about this as a business. That was not my main objective. It was just because I was severely anemic and I was looking for some options. And I was actually shadowing a personal trainer that mentioned Shaklee to me. And she's, a resource that I trusted. And I started with a basic multivitamin, the Vital E, and it actually completely transformed my health. And that was where I began. Years go by and I continue to learn more about the company. I really did not have the desire to start a business. I went to school for corporate fitness and wellness. That's what I really wanted to do, was be full-time in that. And I loved what I did. But as you get further into, your life and you start to just learn more and you realize that in a lot of areas, especially like a corporate job, there is not as big of an impact as you can have on people's lives as you can with doing your own business. And that was one of my motivating factors for looking more into this as an option, as I kept just throughout the years learning about the company, learning about the mission. And by the way, I was a member for probably maybe almost 10 years before I even thought about this. So it's not like, everybody's different. Some people jump right on, they're ready to go with the business, but for a lot of us, we love the products, and that's also another way you can start. But I made the decision that I wanted Shaklee to be a part of our family, that this is something that, I have seen throughout our years. I mean, our oldest child now is 15, which is sad because he's getting his driver's license in 2 weeks. This is crazy, but that our kids, they've known nothing different than Shaklee. And like Sarah was saying, I mean, I feel like our health has been basically, majorly transformed because of Shaklee. Our kids are not sick. We have so much to be thankful for, but I also feel like this is something we need to be out there sharing with others, and to have a place that you can become a resource for products, for skincare, for cleaning options, that it's all in one place. That is such an amazing thing because people don't know where to go. So we're a resource. We are an advocates for helping to just get out there and share what is available. And, when I first started this, after looking into some of the options, of course, I'm sure some of you feel the same way. I said, I am not a salesperson. I want nothing to do with sales. And I know that that's very common. But the more that you learn about this, that saying that facts tell and stories sell, that is 100% what Shaklee's about. The more I heard people's stories and the more I saw what Shaklee had to offer, it really got me excited, because it's not about just a quick fix, and it is about long-term results, and that's, I think, what we all should be looking for, is that, we want our long-term effect to make a difference in people's lives. And that's what we do every day. And, the number one thing I'd have to say, though, I'm thankful for with Shaklee is stability. I asked my husband, Art, I was like, what would you say you're most thankful for? And that was his word too, that this has provided us, and our 5 kids, and something that, you're on and off throughout the years, but throughout having 5 years, we've continued to hit and miss grow our business, and there's definitely times that you do more than others, but, we have continued to receive a paycheck every month for over 20 years from Shaklee. And that says a lot, that despite the downtimes, despite, when the economy crashed, we were still going, even though sometimes it wasn't always intentional. But when you're building residual income, it's a very different type of opportunity. And that is something that we really want people to understand, that as you're helping people, you get rewarded in multiple ways. And right now there are so many exciting things going on. And I think that right now, our main goal, guys, is to be a positive influence on others. People are down everywhere we go right now. It's negative and it's sad and it's depressing. And this is just, I think, part of our mission that, we need to make a difference. And this is just one tool to do it. And I would say too, guys, I fit this in with another business. And like I said, I fit it in with 5 kids, but you can work from anywhere. We're at a campground right now. I mean, you can do your business from your phone. You can, we tend to do events. We do one-on-one appointments. But the thing is, you find your way. If you're passionate and you get motivated that you want to make a difference and you want to do something, I honestly can say I 100% believe now is the time. And I think that our main objective of doing this business, and I really think it's important to remember that what we do is we find solutions to people's problems. And like Sarah was saying, everybody has a problem, whether they need money, whether they're not sleeping, whether they need energy, their kids are sick all the time. This is what we do. And it just becomes something that you know, you don't know everything at first. There's a learning curve, right, for all of us, but that's one of the best things is the self-development too that you get from this. So that's a little bit about my story, and I know Joe's going to share here next. So don't forget, guys, be commenting so you could be entered to win in the giveaway. So make sure that you're commenting something interesting about yourself and your name in the chat box over there. So, all right, Joe, we are so excited you're with us. So thanks for taking the time to join us from Utah. So if you don't mind sharing about yourself and a little bit more, it'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, I just wanted to thank you ladies for just sharing your amazing stories and for, you know, being here with me today and honestly going out there to help other people is such an amazing thing. I love being involved with Shaklee because it really is a noble endeavor to help people feel better and help people be the best version of themselves, right? One of the things that really attracted me to come to work at Shaklee, I've been involved with several different companies over the past 15 years in this industry, but what really made sealed the deal for me to work at Shaklee is that honestly there's three things, that what I call the three P's. Number one is amazing people. Like you just heard several of them just speak just right now. You can feel their heart, their authenticity, their desire to go out there and help people. It's just an amazing, empowering community of individuals who just are kind-hearted and really want the best for those around them. That's a big deal. So number one was people, right? After people, what really also attracted me was just amazing products. Guys, I mean, I have a few on my desk right here. Oops. This one is the Life Strip, and I absolutely love it. I combine that with the Life Shake, and it helped me get amazing results. I started here about this time last year, and I did the Prove It Challenge. And after doing the Prove It Challenge, I had worked for fitness companies and nutritional companies for, the last decade. And when I jumped in here at Shaklee, it was awesome because I was able to break through a weight plateau that I'd been struggling with since my mid-20s. And I was able to get down to my weight from when I first got married, which was just absolutely amazing. And I'll share with you guys just really quickly. I don't know if I can share right now, but that's all right. Anyway, at the end of the day, I got some amazing results, broke through some weight plateaus, was able to really get my fitness and nutrition to an awesome spot. And Shaklee helped me win this medal back here. That was really important to me. It was one of the most important races I was doing. But that's a little bit about my transformation, why I was attracted to Shaklee's people, products, and then ultimately you got good people, good products combined. That's going to allow you to have an amazing potential to go out there and do amazing things. At one point in time, I lived in the Dominican Republic, and I met a man there who was a very influential business coach, essentially. And he would go around and speak to these major organizations, and they'd pay him tens of thousands of dollars for like an hour of his time, right? And he said to me, his name was Frank Barrett, he said, "Joe, if you can find a need and fill it, or find a wound and heal it, you'll have success in business." And I thought, okay. I wrote that down, took note of it. And then I look, here at Shaklee today, and I see what we have to offer. And I see a major need in our society. When, in your recollection, in the history of this country, have we ever needed health more than now, right? When have we ever needed to be in better shape? When have we ever needed to eat healthier? When have we ever needed to have a stronger immune system? Obesity levels are off the charts. We're a little bit scared of what's going on with COVID right now because it's new and it's novel and it's different and it's dangerous. But, heart disease is still the #1 killer of people in our country. And that's because they're not taking care of their health and wellness. Most of those deaths are highly preventable. If you were to change your lifestyle a little bit, go for the long-term solutions like you heard Amanda just talking about, and utilize, amazing products, amazing nutrition, amazing activity levels, you're going to see some extremely positive changes in your life. Some of the things that really stuck out to me from what I just heard, honestly, were that there's an awesome community, there's amazing products, that the products actually work and really change people's lives. And you add in there a component of personal development and activity level in your life, and it's just a recipe to win, right? There's no shortcuts to getting health. It's not a magic bullet solution. It's actually, making sure your nutrition is good, taking great products, taking care of your body. And when you get involved in this community, it's easier to share, like Amanda was saying, because when you get great results yourself, you want other people to get great results. And when you help other people get great results, you get even more excited about it. The other thing that I heard that really stood out to me that I think is just absolutely amazing about Shaklee is that you have the opportunity to work where you want and with who you want and when you want, right? If you've got one of these things, you're able to work anywhere, in this country. Amanda's sitting in a campground right now, and she's taking care of business. It's just an example of how flexible your life can be. And it's so fun to be, I just was talking to somebody earlier today, and she was like, you know what? I use Shaklee as a method for me to be able to be home with my kids so I could go on the field trips. So I could go to the volleyball games for my kids. And so I could be there with them, in their life. So it's just an awesome opportunity to help other people with their health and wellness from home, working from where you want and when you want. So I wanted to share something really cool that we've got going on for summer. From the beginning of July all the way to the end of September, we've got this program called Cash In on Summer. And it's essentially a really awesome program to help people get started this time of summer to get their business started off on the right foot. So essentially the way it works is when you join as a distributor at Shaklee, anything that you sell, there's multiple streams of income, but this is on top of all of that. Anything that you sell, you're going to get 10% of that. So if you sell $300 worth of product, you'll get an additional $30 worth of that back to you, which is great. There's also other bonuses. If you sell a Prove It challenge, you get $25, which was absolutely amazing. The product itself actually is $159, so you'd get 10% of that back. So you get $15.90 on top of the $25, which is just a great way for you to just jump into the business, help people in a simple way, and be able to earn some pretty significant income through helping people with their health and wellness. The other cool part is as you're going and you're selling product to your friends and helping them with their health and wellness, you'll get that additional 10%. But you'll also, if you enroll somebody as a distributor yourself and they decide to start selling the product with you, you'll get 50% of whatever they earn between now and September 30th. So if they earn, let's say, $200 by working the business, you'll get $100 yourself, which is absolutely amazing. It's an awesome opportunity to jump into the business and get started right away and be able to make some extra income just right off the bat. And like I said, there's several different streams of income, but this is like the cherry on top that just makes this opportunity an amazing time to get started. So what I will just share with you guys is that this is a really low risk opportunity as well, because at the end of the day, if you sign up as a distributor and you don't absolutely love the products, then you can get your money back, which is great that we're willing to put our money where our mouth is and say, if you don't feel better in 30 days, you can have your money back, right? At the end of the day, it's $50 to enroll as a distributor. And really it's a very low risk versus reward. You order your products, you get started. If you don't like it, you've invested $50 at the end of the day, right? So I'll just tell you guys this, which I think is just absolutely amazing. We're seeing some really fun and vibrant growth right now at Shaklee. There's this, we're in a very, it's very timely to be involved with Shaklee because we have products that help people with their immune system. We have products that help people manage a healthy weight. We have products that just help people with their health and wellness, which is something that a lot of people are driving towards right now. And it's nice that you can do it all from the comfort of your own home, right? So we're seeing some amazing growth in the company. But one thing I love to say is there's a quote from Wayne Gretzky, right? He's, arguably the most famous hockey player that's ever lived. And, he has this quote that I think is awesome. And he says that you miss every shot you don't take, right? And what I would challenge you guys to do is if you're thinking about potentially working from home or making some extra income, if you're passionate about helping other people, you're passionate about health and wellness, you're looking for an extra, an opportunity to work from home and earning a little extra income, I would just say take a shot on yourself. It's very low risk. If you don't like the products, you can get your money back. And at the end of the day, when you take a shot on yourself, you can oftentimes win in a big time way, right? So I just say, go out there to, just get that 15 seconds of courage that it takes to try something new and, be a part of an amazing team. I don't know about you guys, but every time I get on a call with people like Amanda and Sarah and Karen, it fills me up to know that they're doing such amazing things and they're out there and they actually really care about me and other people around them. It's just an empowering place to be. So I'd say take a shot on yourself. And when you got a great team around you, you're going to have a high potential to succeed. So anyway, Amanda, that's what I got for you. Is there any other question? Oh, we've got some prizes too, right? Should we give away some prizes? All right, fantastic. So today I've got here the Energy Chews, the Energize Performance Boost. They're absolutely amazing. They're great. Amanda's a fitness instructor. I'm a cyclist. I love going out there and getting great workouts in. And these products are, this is an amazing product that you'll feel the difference from right away. So I wrote down a couple of names here just at random from some people that added their name and where they're from. So our winner number 1 today is Carla from Byron Center. So congratulations, Carla. Here you go. All right. The other winner that I have today is Andrea from Holland, Michigan. So those are our winners today. Well, I'll make sure you just go ahead and send me your name and address on Facebook. It's my Facebook username is Joe Carden. You can just pull that up. You'll see I'm friends with Amanda and several people on the team there. Send me your name and address. I'll make sure that you get your Energy Chews and you're ready to rock and roll. So thanks for joining us today. Amanda, I'll go ahead and turn it back over to you.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for sharing. And I think that there's a lot of excitement right now, guys. So we really want you guys to be encouraged that, we're here to support and help in any way we can. So reach out to whoever invited you guys. And if you are ready to get started, now is the perfect time. So thank you guys for joining us. And every Monday night, by the way, guys, at 8:30, we do have a team Zoom. So we'd love for you to join us. So next Monday, same time, same Zoom link. So, all right, guys, have a great night, everyone. Thank you.